Hey Cancer, welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. Welcome in. If this is your first time visiting, I hope you enjoy your message. If you do, please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment down below. I would love to know how you're doing. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your love and support. You make what I do possible. I am so grateful to you. Thank you so much for being here. So Cancer, we're going to go ahead and go straight into your reading, all right? Remember that this is a general reading, so this may not resonate with your particular situation. If this is not your message, then it's not your message, okay? Do not force your details to fit in this message. For those of you where this is your situation, though, I hope it provides you the clarity and guidance that you need moving forward. We will be doing an extended reading as well after this one. I'll leave the link for the extended reading in the description box below, as well as in the comment section down below, pinned to the top of the comments section, as well as a link to my personal booking system, which is also located in the description box below and in the comment section down below, pinned to the top. Okay, in case you want something more specific to your particular situation. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled Oracle. We'll be pulling from the tarot together, Cancer. All right, so let's go ahead and jump straight into this. Cancer, I am so happy for you, honestly. Okay, I do feel if you are a feminine Cancer here, there was some type of big change that you made. Okay, a big change, which resonates with the energy that we've pulled in the past together, right? You guys have gone above and beyond to give yourself the best opportunity to start over. All right, this feels like love because we've got courtship and marriage here. So this could be in connection to a masculine energy. All right, main male. Beneath that is distant horizon. Okay, so this is someone who you're probably separated from. Someone underneath that is a child, false person underneath that. So this could be somebody who may have they tried to gain a little bit of leverage, you know, by using, if you guys have children together, by using the fact that you guys have a child together. Maybe they tried to use that as a way to convince you to stay in a situation. If this child is not a literal child, right? This is about this person promising a new beginning, but there was no new beginning. And I feel like you sensed that, Cancer. You sensed that their intentions were no good. And so you have given yourself the gift of a brand new journey, because we have you, all right, as this mature woman. So this may be indicative of your age, okay, if you consider yourself someone with a little bit more experience, right? Or if you do see yourself as overall just an emotionally more mature individual, then this is you with gift and journey. Okay, for others of you, this is about connecting to a female energy, or a feminine energy, I should say, who is actually offering you the gift of starting over in some sense. But I feel, Cancer, like this is really your energy, because when clarifying your relationship to this gift, we have courthouse and sudden wealth. So for some of you, this is about a payout of some kind. This is about a payout in regards to a courtship marriage, right? This is quite literally a marriage to somebody with whom you have had a connection with, a romantic connection with, intimate connection with, right? So there's some type of payout here, possible alimony, maybe child support, right? Essentially what's happening is, because courthouse is here, this is sudden wealth coming out of the termination or some type of reconsideration of a contract. Something changed or something ended, right? Something changed and you got a sudden wealth, right? You financially, you are doing better financially. For others of you, this is the fact that you just have your freedom back, right? For this, it feels freeing. It feels like freedom. So whether this is more money in your bank account, or just the fact that now you get to start over away from this person, right? Now you're open now to actually forging a connection with another individual with whom you actually feel drawn and connected, because we have, right? We have connecting gift to journey, right? This gift of a new opportunity. This energy that with marriage and courtship, this is what's clarifying this. So you are literally, or the person that you are connecting with, the feminine energy, this gift of a new opportunity, this gift of a journey, right, involves meeting the one, meeting somebody who you'll actually feel connected to, not someone who you're bonded through marriage and you feel obligated in a sense, or like it's like you understand things in a way that you haven't previously, and now you know what marriage means, or now you know what it means to be committed to somebody long term. You get what I'm saying? So there's something that was missing from the first union, okay? The first connection that you've made, where it's like maybe you were a bit more naive at the time. You were hoping for the best, which there's nothing wrong for that, but the person you were connecting with, you knew didn't deserve that hopefulness from you, right? But now you're understanding that you can want something, you can have hope for something, while also looking at the reality of the situation and being like, you know what, I need to preserve myself. And even though I wish this was the end all be all, I also know better, and I know that this is not the end all be all. And unfortunately, to my disappointment, I can no longer entertain this situation. Like Cancer, I feel again like you've gone now to this new level of thinking and understanding, where it's like you're not leading with your heart 110%, where it's like your heart speaks on your behalf all the time. You still lead with your heart, but now instead of prioritizing your love for others, you prioritize the love you have for yourself. That's the difference. You've made a shift here, okay? And the gift you've given yourself, or for others of you that are connecting with this feminine energy, it's like someone here may have filed for divorce, which may have caused you to lose a lot of money, okay? But it has also, again, freed you up to meet the love of your life. With Journey here, this could cause a move. And I will say that if you are moving, Cancer, this is where you're going to meet your lifelong partner, right? Like, you might be leaving a situation and feeling kind of like, I'm a divorcee, who's going to want to be with me? Cancer, listen to me. First of all, we all know you're hot stuff, okay? We know you're hot stuff, so cut it out. But there's definitely this person that you were connected with in the past that you are no longer with. You were with them, you were with them. I feel like it's a karmic, right? You were with them to learn a lesson. You were with them to gain recognition of what's important in a union, what's important for you to prioritize with yourself, in your own life, things of that nature. And now that you are out of it, out of the situation, there's a certain level of freedom now that's going to become very useful. That's why it's coming into the reading now, right? Is the fact that you may be on your way to a new place, right? Or you're just getting to a new place in life, a new chapter, something has concluded, and you may be feeling a little bit at odds. But I feel like if you are, rest assured that there is so much waiting for you. And if you, Cancer, are already in that feeling, please take that as confirmation. You are definitely, like, you are looking forward to things. Some of you may have been having dreams about the kind of life that you will be living, okay? There is a lot of potential here. A lot of potential. You have entered a brand new arena, right? There's a brand new sphere of happiness you're about to enter. Okay, we've got celebrating differences and be gentle with yourself. I'd like you to take notice that this is 333, okay? Be gentle with yourself is a 33, celebrate differences is a 3. So we've got a lot of 3s. 333, you could have been seeing that quite frequently. You get 3s right before the 4, right? So you're just waiting for things to wrap up so that way you can get to this new stage of stability. That's where you're at, Cancer, right? The hardest part has been done. You've made the decision. Things came to light. Now you're just waiting for all of the work that you have put up to this point to pan out. With be gentle with yourself and celebrate differences, this is about understanding that sometimes things can't be fixed. You do your best and then you forget the rest, right? It's as simple as that. But again, I feel like this is something that you understand that. You understand that. With be gentle with yourself, we have enthusiasm, self-expression, a positive response. You're at peace. You're at peace. This situation, it's been difficult, but I feel again like there is, like, self-love is at the forefront here. You have really learned how to not be difficult, not to be difficult with yourself, but to not become your own scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like in the past, Cancer, you may have been blaming yourself a lot for the shortcomings of the person that you were with. You blamed it on yourself not trying enough, not trying hard enough, not exerting yourself, not, there are times where you spoke up for yourself, which is to preserve your own identity, which, of course, if the person that you're with respects you, they're going to respect that that's the stance you take. But I feel like whenever you would put up your boundaries against this other person, Cancer, you would blame yourself for the tension that caused. Because the person would try to kind of pierce your defenses. They would try your patience, or they would try to take from you more than what they have earned from you. And you knowing that they didn't deserve what they were asking for from you, you would say no, you would stand your ground, and they would get upset and make you feel guilty, like it was it was you that was the problem, kind of like a gaslighting, right? Like a gaslighting situation. The person would just put the blame on you and say, see, if you weren't so difficult, this would be easier. No, you stood your ground, Cancer. Good for you. Okay, you're no longer in this situation. Thank the heavens, right? Because now you have an actual union that is going to come in for you. And I feel like, honestly, you've gotten to a point where you do feel, I feel like you look back Cancer, and you realize that while it was difficult at the time, it was the right call for you to dig your heels into the ground and say, you know what, if you can't understand why I am how I am and why I expect you to be playing this kind of role in the relationship, then we are just not fit to be together. Right? And you may have blamed yourself for a little while, but not anymore. You've got celebrate differences with the joyous, which is literally happiness. It's being friendly, right? It's self-expression. So it's just like, again, acceptance. This is an energy here of acceptance. Everyone has a different way of viewing things. I think you've chalked up this ending to just being you, me being me. And I'm not blaming you for anything, right? I'm not blaming you. You know, you really did me dirty in the past. That's neither here nor there. I didn't allow it to go any farther, which I am happy about. And yeah, we're not together, which has made you very upset, but I am very, very happy with the outcome. Okay? For those of you where you feel you're cross-watching for an individual that you separated from and you were kind of partaking in the energy here of kind of trying to keep them in a situation where you saw they were unhappy, understand that this individual really tried. And it wasn't that they needed to change. It's not that they didn't try hard enough. I think it's because fundamentally you want a different type of person. And I think that's something you need to accept. You didn't love them for who they were, because if you did, you'd appreciate, respect, and reinforce those qualities that they brought to the table. You just want someone who is a different type of person. And that doesn't make you a bad person, okay? But it also doesn't make them a bad person for recognizing the incompatibility and giving you both the opportunity to pursue happiness. Okay, so just keep that in mind, okay? Because I'm not seeing any bad players here. It seems like someone really took the high road and really was honest with themselves and honest with the person they're connecting with, right? So Cancer, back to you. You know, you, the person you're connecting with. I mean, you're in a space now where you're starting over, and you have someone coming in. You have someone coming in, someone where the potential for long term is there. For others of you, this is just about making long-term friends, like meeting people who really want to be around you, be in your environment. They really feel for you. And it's a gift that someone has given you by ending a situation, right? You've received a very, very impressive upgrade in stability. Very, very impressive upgrade of stability, whether monetarily or just in terms of freedom, right? It's giving you an opportunity now to really pack your bags, go to a new place, and start over. So let's see what's coming in, please, for Cancer. What's the energy here for Cancer? Give me a Celtic cross spread, please, for Cancer. Celtic cross spread for Cancer, please. Cancer, Celtic cross spread for Cancer, please. Okay, one more shuffle and then cut. Got it. Cancer, I'm so happy for you. Like, what do I have? I think I have Cancer somewhere in my birth chart. Okay, overarching energy, scorpionic energy, we've got the Tower. So something came down, all right? Something came down, or something is about to rock your world. You're in a situation of the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, yes, and yes. We've got another 10, just like Journey. Something is changing. Either you are moving, you are traveling, you are distancing yourself from this person. Something has concluded here. And if it hasn't, it will be very soon. Okay, the challenge is the Six of Wands. So you might still be in this energy of not accepting the fact that you have really come out on top. Okay, for some of you, this has more to do with being in the spotlight, and the fact that people are so focused on what you're doing kind of makes you get a little bit in your head, like you're not sure if what you're doing is the right thing because people are watching, right? People are watching. You might be a very popular individual. On your mind, you have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio on your mind, possibly Cancer in your heart space. So you could be connecting with a Cancer, but here's the thing. I honestly feel like this is about you. I feel like this is about you, Cancer. This is about you feeling determined to do what is right for you. More movement. You are really distancing yourself from a situation. You could be feeling distanced from another water sign. Possible feminine energy here. okay, where this person could be the mother of your children or someone who you love very much, but this person felt disconnected and so they are moving away. And you have a hard time feeling good about that because you really wanted something different with this person. You see her in the recent past, you have the King of Cups. So some of you, this is your person, right? This is someone who you guys could both be water signs. Scorpionic energy, right? Overarching. So the person you're connecting with could be a Scorpio and you are a Cancer and you're prioritizing yourself here. But in the recent past, somebody may have been hiding their feelings, guarding their feelings, and then recently came into expressing them, and you knew that it was time to change something. In the environment, someone is walking away, you are walking away. There's a fear here that you're going to run out of enough. Let me stop. This is your outcome. Let's just fast forward for a second. This is your outcome. You're the Empress. Just throwing that out there. I'm just throwing that out there. So give me a second. Oh dear. Oh lordy. Yeah. Oh wow. Wow. Okay, Cancer. Wow. Underneath the Tower is the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so there was a commitment here that just really, it was, sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. But the times that it did work, it was in the name of stability. But you're really, that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough here, right? So you and this person that you were connecting with, something changed, right? Something just changed. You couldn't really feel good about what it is you guys had anymore. Something was missing, right? Or maybe whatever was, the trademark, I guess, for your guys' relationship was really not something you wanted to be a part of anymore. Coming in, you do have the Eight of Swords, which makes sense because, the Six of Wands is your block, right? So you're having a hard time feeling good about it, probably because you feel in some type of way like you are partially responsible for the way things went down. But that's not, I promise, listen, that is not the case. You are coming through as the Empress, and I feel like for a lot of the feminine energies, whether you are a male or female, both, neither, whatever your identification is, I feel like when you are embodying this Empress energy and that's what's in your future, the decision that you were pushed into right now was to realize and bring to fruition that vision for yourself moving into the future that you know is possible, and yet you didn't actually give credit to. Now you are in a space where you can actually nurture that aspect of yourself, right? Now you do feel Five of Pentacles. This is how you see yourself. You feel lost. You feel, for some of you, where this sudden wealth, there was money that came in, but for some of you, this was the payout you had to make. You know what I mean? Like, in order to be without this individual, in order to bring an end to this situation, you had to actually give some of what you had. This sacrifice could be in anything. The sacrifice of companionship, the sacrifice of money, the sacrifice of time. For some of you, depending on your situation, give me one second. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, so for some of you, this loss could be from anything, right? There was a sacrifice maybe that you made. For some of you, though, this is about feeling like maybe you weren't in the right to make this decision, right? That you feel almost like guilty and outed by some people, with the Six of Wands being your block. Again, like we were saying, the spotlight could be on you, and you might feel like the bad guy right now. In your environment, you've got the Eight of Cups, so it's like no one can stop you from walking away from this. Like, you've already made a decision here, right? You've already made a decision. That's neither here nor there. For others of you, this is about the person that has walked away from your situation, right? The Cross Watcher. This is the person walking away from the situation. You feel kind of out of your element without them, but understand that there was a mismatch here. There is much better waiting for the both of you. Okay, you guys are not bad people for wanting different things. There's a great amount of love between you guys. Okay, that's obvious. But timing has come into play. Divine timing and change has come into play here. The time that you guys had to spend with each other is up. Okay, you guys learned from each other what you needed to, and now the people, your true matches, are on the horizon waiting. Okay, so please do not despair. Because I see you here. I see you here with the Nine of Wands in your fear, right? And the Eight of Wands here coming in for you. It's like you do feel kind of responsible, and you're afraid that maybe your energy was misplaced, right? Your energy here was misplaced. You ended something prematurely. You should have given it another shot, but You're coming through here as the Empress energy in the near future for having done what you've done. For having done what you've done. You're gonna realize your highest potential here. Now, you've got, in the clarifiers, you've got the Two of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Hierophant. Some of you are connecting with a Taurus. Others of you are connecting with a Leo, Aries, Sag. Very strong Leo in particular. With the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups here, very strong Leo energy. Okay, but this is about realizing your potential, again, for your future. Getting right with yourself, getting balanced, right? And preparing yourself for an actual long-term commitment. Okay, really readying yourself for something that will stand the test of time, will really, really last. For others of you, this is about a fire sign that you have been wanting to connect with, who you will finally. This is someone you've been in separation with as a result of this commitment, as a result of the marriage, and now you're going to be able to see what the possibilities could be like between you guys. For others who this person is not in your environment, this is somebody who will be entering. Okay, for the masculine energies, this will be a fire sign female who you're gonna lose your cool. You're gonna lose your cool the moment you see her, the moment you speak to her. All you're gonna be able to imagine is a long-term situation with her, right? She's attractive, she's funny, she thinks ahead, right? She's a good planner. She might have Earth in her chart, but there is, this person thinks the way you think, feels the way you feel, and is gonna be looking for commitment. And once you guys realize that you have a mutual attraction towards each other, it's going to be set in stone. It's going to be done. For others of you, this is about you realizing your potential, right? If you're this feminine energy, you are going to get right with yourself emotionally, okay? And you're going to be confronted also with probably a Taurus, someone who you're going to meet while you're traveling, okay? Someone who you're going to meet while you're traveling. You could be meeting this person at work, or if you go to church frequently, this is somebody that if you are attending services more frequently now that you get to, right? Maybe the person you were with before wasn't a fan and they would kind of stigmatize you for having a belief system that you stuck so strongly to and celebrated with other people. Now that you have the opportunity to go and spend time with like-minded individuals, you're going to find your future person in this group of like-minded individuals. Okay, but again, this is about really coming back into balance with yourself and finding somebody who you can see you will be able to experience all the fruits of your labor, all the investment you've made in yourself. You're going to see it reflected back in the way people look at you, the way this person approaches you. They approach you with respect. They treat you as the Empress that you are, and they don't come to you with anything less. Why? Because the way you carry yourself now, Cancer, as a result of the ending of this situation, it commands respect. And the person you're with is not, the person you will be connecting with is not going to approach you with anything less than. Okay? They are going to they're going to feel lucky. They're going to feel lucky. So let's see, what's this coming in? This Eight of Swords. Let's clarify this real quick. What is this Eight of Swords here? What is this Eight of Swords? Oh, Wheel of Fortune again. Look, you're going to come out of this. You're going to come out of this, Cancer. With the Hanged Man, you could be connected with a Pisces. But you're going to come out of this. I think what you need to know most of all with the Strength card, all major arcana, I would just like to point that out, with the Moon under the deck, okay? So this is a necessary sacrifice. This is a temporary pause. You're going to come into understanding how this wasn't your fault very soon, Cancer. This was not your fault. There's nothing you did here. There's nothing you did here to make anything bad. Okay, you have such a sweet heart. It's like you want to blame yourself, even though you know this was the right move. I think what's going to happen is you're going to see you and the person that you have severed from. You're going to see how much better you both are doing. Like you might think that you and this person are going to be worse off, when in fact you're going to actually see how you're thriving and they're thriving. And all the while you guys are able to maintain this understanding that you know, it didn't work, and yeah, that's sad, that's disappointing, but the truth is, like, you guys both want what's best for each other. And while there might be moments of despair or why did you do this to me, there's an understanding here that no one did anything to each other. It just wasn't going to work. Okay, and I think it's a very sweet energy that's surrounding this. So despite the challenges and the ups and the downs, right, in this ending, the conclusion to all of this is that what's going to happen is you and this person, especially if you're connecting with a Pisces or a Leo, okay, it's like you and this individual, you tried your best, and a new day is going to come where you both have a really good day. Like, you're going to have a good day, and this person you're going to talk to this other person, and they had a good day, and you're going to be like, oh, We can be happy beyond this ending. You know, and you're gonna the self-blame is gonna come off. That feeling of self-blame, you're gonna realize that you made the right move. Some kind of opportunity is going to present itself to you. Some kind of opportunity is going to present itself to the person you're connecting with, the person from the past. I mean, this person where the ending is coming, and all of this self-blame is going to come to an end. Okay, what is this Empress energy in the outcome? Watch the Empress come out again. I can't wait to see the Empress come back out again. Please clarify this Empress energy. What is this Empress energy in the outcome, please, for Cancer? Okay, so that was the King of Swords. Okay, could be connected with a Libra. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but very strong Libra with the Empress. Okay, you could have Libra very strong in your chart. One more card, please. But this is about pursuing the truth. This is about having made a decision. You could be, okay, for some of you, where this is the kind of person who is going to approach you. It's going to be an air sign, probably. Okay, if not an air sign, it's somebody who is very fair. Someone who's going to treat you with the same type of, like, what you give to this person is what you're gonna get back. This person is always going to have the intention here of treating you the same way you treat them. For some of you, you're planning on going back to school. That's why you're traveling. All right, you're prepared now to finally explore your intellectual possibilities, your intellectual potential. All right, you're planning on going back to school. You're saving what money that came out of this ending so that you can go abroad, maybe, you know, to get some education abroad. But overall, this is about bringing an end to a situation that you were really clinging to, and you're ready to invest something new because you've realized that there is more at stake here. You've stopped leading with your heart, like we said. You've prioritized yourself, right? So your heart was really more attached to other people. Now it's more attached to your self-love, your self-appreciation, the potential that you owe to yourself to realize in becoming the Empress, and by affording yourself the space and opportunity to not be coupled with somebody who may have really made living the life that you know you deserve or that you desire for yourself very, very difficult to achieve. Okay, so there's definitely, I mean, travel for many of you. Travel. If this isn't travel, literally, this is about your life taking on a completely different energy. This ending was big. This ending between you and this person was very big, and you gave it to yourself, and now you'll become the Empress, like you know you can be, as a result. And the attraction that you're going to be receiving from other people who want to be with you is going to be through the roof, Cancer. Honestly, like, my heart goes out to you. If I stay here any longer to harp on it, I may begin crying, because this kind of energy is just overwhelming. It really is. It's overwhelming because you are one of the sweetest signs of the zodiac. I think I read somewhere that of all of the signs, Cancers can tend to take on this depressive state much more easily because you guys are so deeply empathic, and you take on the energy of the people that you're vibrating with. Like, I'm a Scorpio. And, you know, us as Scorpios, we're always in the depths of emotion, but we learn how to maneuver around it. Not that we become hardened to it, but we read it, we understand. Emotions get deep dark, right? But we don't become consumed. We're kind of one with the dark. But Cancer, you're so lighthearted. You're like one of the children of the zodiac, along with Gemini and Sag. You know, you're one of the children of the zodiac. So it's like you when you start to begin to dabble in that darkness, it's not a part of you like it is a part of certain signs where we explore, but we can remain removed. Like, you really become involved. You really give yourself into what you're feeling. And a lot of the times that can work against you if what you're feeling with the person is heavy and they have no intentions of giving you the space to separate from it. Okay, so honestly, Cancer, bravo. Bravo, because you deserve this. You deserve this. This is freedom. This is a new beginning. This is love. This is self-love. This is union with somebody who cares about you, who loves you. Like, let me stop. Let me stop. Because honestly, I know you know what I'm trying to explain. You know, this was hard. Really hard. But you did this. You need to understand. You have only yourself to thank for keeping your heels dug in the ground and doing this for yourself. You did this. Give yourself a pat on the back, okay? Understand that no one could have forced you into anything, and you decided to give yourself this opportunity. You did this. Okay? Okay, baby. I'm going to go ahead and take this to the extended, okay? So what I'm going to do, we're going to see this. Honestly, I think you and this individual that you were connecting with, it looks to me like you guys are done here, but I will do a cursory, just like a cursory glance at what they might be feeling for you in this instance, okay? We're going to go into what you will be experiencing, what's coming in. We're going to go a little bit more, because I see what's coming in for you is that you're going to kind of bring more enlightenment, right? You're going to realize that this was not your fault. But I want to see this two of cups energy, this Hierophant energy here that we have in the clarifiers. I'd like to get a bit more information on what is to come in terms of romance, right? Who will you be connecting with? That's exciting, right? So we'll see how the person that you are leaving behind feels about the situation, what is coming in for you with love and romance, okay? Spirit has a funny way of bringing finances up in love readings if that is the bigger message. So don't worry, just because I'm not looking for finances doesn't mean I won't read it if it comes up. And what your advice is moving forward, as well as what the long-term journey is going to look like for you as a result of this. So Cancer, I am sending you so much love. This is incredible. Congratulations on your new life. Congratulations on this new self, right? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And you deserve this, okay? Have faith that this is exactly where you're supposed to be, okay? I will see you in the extended if you choose to join me there. The link is in the description box below, as well as pinned to the top of the comments down below, with the link to my personal booking system if you want to do something personal with me. That is how you can reach me. But otherwise, Cancer, take care. Congratulations again. I will see you next time, and know that I am just loving you with all of my heart, okay? I'm sending you all my love. Bye, Cancer.